Guys, Artosis here with CasterMuse Star League Season 4. This is the round of 16 Group D, and this is the decider match. One of these guys goes home and the other the round of 8. Down in the bottom left of Shakura's Temple, we have Hero. And in the top left, we have Light. Now, a brief introduction of these players. I almost feel bad for Light because Flash plays the same race as him, but that means we have to say he is the second best Terran in the world. Everyone is basically in agreement. He is an absolute killer. Mechanically amazing. Really a brilliant player. Great decision making. Everything about him is tip-top class. And of course, Hero, one of the most respected Zergs in the scene. He's been back from the military for a while now, really hitting his stride. You know, he's really getting back into form. So very excited to see what he can do with it. A former ASL finalist and just a really smart and great Zerg player. Okay, so Shakura's Temple. You know, it's a map with all the bases around the edge. And there's a lot of bases because it is a 4-player map. Also, some of them are kind of funny bases. Like this is a very small area to wall, but it's all on kind of low ground compared to this, so not that hard to break into. Also, you have a ramped main base, and there's a lot of ramps in the center to change elevation. So just some things to keep in mind. Now, as far as builds go, we actually have a 9 pool straight up here from Hero. He's gonna have this overlord pop and then make 6 lings momentarily. Light going for a wall. His Marines will pop out on the outside here, so that actually could cause a problem if he doesn't get a Marine inside before the Zerglings get there, but he should be able to do that. Now, he is teching up, so this could be like a mech build, like the Goliath build. It could be a 1-1-1 build. Light is mostly an SK Terran player. He really does like Marine Medic Science Vessel, so I would think that it's a little bit more likely that this will be a 1-1-1. But it definitely could be something like the Goliath build. It's a really strong build, and of course, Light can play it quite well. Okay, no Marine as of yet. Now, this is Zergling tight, just to make that really clear. But if he doesn't have a Marine out, you're going to be repairing for days as the Zerglings hit everything and you wait for a vulture to make. So that would be a big problem. So let's see. The Zerglings have gone around the SCV. The SCV scouting to the south. Is he actually going to get a Marine out and inside before these lings come up? This is getting close. Oh, God. He's going to catch the Marine. So this is going to be a bit of a problem. We're going to have to get a lot of repairing done from Light. Look at that. 4 Marines or 4 lings right now on top of that depot. That's as many as he can fit right there. Oh, he can fit 5. So that is a ton of repairing that has to occur. Now, there is a Marine. Well, he's pretending to make a Marine. He's starting a Marine and then canceling and starting one and canceling, because if you do make one, it's just going to pop right out and die. But this is a lot of lost mining time for Light, so this is really annoying. The 9 pool, I have to say, is really paying off right now for Hero. He's also going up into his lair very quickly. Looks like it was about a 3-minute lair there. A Marine pops out, and the Zergling will chase it, so the Marine not going to get very far. And a vulture is going to be coming now. And look at that. He knows the vulture timing. Just going to back away and try not to lose all of his Zerglings. We do not have a sunken as of yet. So there's the possibility here that the vulture actually gets some counter damage done. But you can see he's sacrificing these lings, trying to slow the vulture down. The thing is, it doesn't really slow it that much. Light knows that he has this opportunity to maybe get inside the base here of Hero. And if he does with even a single vulture, that can spell doom. All right, he's already killed 5 of the Zerglings, only 1 left over. Just goes behind the minerals. All right, and it looks like he's just decided, you know what, that's where we're going to stand. You're going to have to make quite a few Zerglings to deal with that. Yeah, he already has 5, so that might be enough. Let's see what the micro looks like here of Light. Okay, doesn't really get that much done, but you know what? He cost him some lost mining time. He made him to make some Zerglings that he didn't really want to make, so, you know, those are reasonable things. Okay, look at the... we got to talk about this. This is so brilliant. Burrow upgrade. The burrow upgrade here for Hero. And he's going to send this Zergling up. So the idea is that he burrows here. Because it was an early 9 pool, Light didn't make his command center on location because he doesn't have any units. Literally, his only unit is this wraith right now. So if you go up and burrow here, he needs some sort of detection before he can land the command center. Burrow is a very situational tool, but somewhere like this, it's amazing. So look at this. The Zergling coming up, checking what's what. The Spire gets scouted from this Wraith. The Wraith going to be able to take down an Overlord before any Scourge pop out or anything. He's making some mutas here. Looks like pure muta being made. Where is that Zergling? Where's my burrow? No! Did we finish burrow? Well, whatever. That's too bad. I told you guys about this really cool strategy that can occur. I mean, it's also useful in some other ways. You can burrow drones that are being harassed and whatnot. Sometimes you can set traps. It's not as common against Terran. But yeah, I guess that's it. I guess we're not going to see the sick burrow here that would have forced him to finish turrets before he could land it and caused all this lost mining time. Oh well. Anyways, we have the wraiths out. We have cloak on the way. This is definitely something you see from pros from time to time. 3 wraiths is generally what you get if you're going cloak to stop mutas. Looks like the turret finishes just in time to push these back. And cloak, he's got to wait for it basically before he can really engage. There is an overlord coming up because he knows that cloak is going to be the order of the day here from light. Another turret going down. Looks like we do have a few vultures that snuck their way into the back here. All right, now the fancy micro will begin. Of course, this muta going to pick off those vultures, but slowly. There's definitely lost mining time there. Now look at this, the wraiths picking off the overlord. That's what they want to do. They want to target this overlord down if possible, but the mutas beat them easily in a heads-up fight, so they have to be very careful about it if that's what they're going to do. Looks like he's going to counterattack with the wraiths, maybe force more mutas to go home. Yeah, looks like the muta's starting to turn around, catching an overlord on the way. Still making some wraiths here as well. Overlord's speed done, so the wraith's going to be less and less useful for light. He is getting some decent damage there, though, on these mutas. Yeah, as that Overlord speed finishes. Overlords with speed not quite as fast as mutas or wraiths, so you can't chase them all the way down, but definitely did a lot of damage. Irradiate coming up now. He did make that 4th Wraith, but he's got to have a lot of turrets because this is a lot of mutas. All right, the Wraith going to stop and fight as well. He's trying to repair this as best he can, but the mutalist count is very high still. 8 mutas still remain in this flock. So he's going to kill those first 2 turrets, stop the 3rd one from being made on the bottom of the command center. And that is annoying for light. He's definitely taken some punches this game, but he has delivered some back in the form of his vulture harassment. All right, more overlords coming up now. Looks like he may try to bludgeon light. Radiate is almost done, but do we actually have a vessel yet? I don't see one anywhere, so it's gonna be a while before he actually has an irradiate ready. Okay, going after these turrets. Look at that. The muta's really getting some serious damage done here. Light unable to even mine at his natural expansion. His SCV count really not that high. Look at this, 17 workers against 17. That's a situation that favors Zerg, no doubt about it. Another vulture running by. He's using these wraiths to counterattack, hopefully buying some time for himself at home. Maybe the mutas will come back to fight him. All right, goes ahead and cloaks. Forces him to bring over an overlord if he's going to finish that off. The muta's continuing to force any turrets to get canceled that try to go up at the natural. You know, if light wasn't doing these little bits of damage during all this, this game would already be heroes. But he's really done a great job of, well, at least attempting to keep damage on his opponent. All right, here come the mutas now. They're starting to work on the turrets in the main base. They really aren't scared, but maybe they should be. We're going to have an irradiate in about 5 or 6 seconds here. Here we go. He's got to hit this irradiate just right in the middle of the pack. If he hits one of the top ones, then it's going to be pulled out too quickly, not do enough damage. Oh, he gets one of the bottom mutas there. A beautiful irradiate, and look at this. On hold position, he's losing all his mutas. Oh no, what was happening during this? His screen had to be elsewhere. Oh my God. Hero losing that huge edge, losing so many to a single irradiate. Look at this, 5 kills on the vessel. What you expect is 1 kill, but also some splash damage to its neighbors. Instead, the hold position mutas just being decimated here. Oh my gosh. So that was such an important moment. The drone count still better. The economy still better for Hero. But What's he got? What is he built up to? Where's his quality? He's got 4 mutas and a scourge. He's got overlord speed. Okay. What else does he have? Nothing. He's got 2 hatches right now. He's just droning up because they've both been so low on economy. But this group of mutas can't do anything anymore. He took too much damage there. And it's like, what are you going to do? Are you going to remake mutalisks so that he can irradiate them now? Like, if you're going to go mutas against irradiate, you need to have an edge the entire time to actually make it work out. And he just doesn't have that. So right now with Light going up into Marine Medic, the Academy almost done. He's up to 3 barracks. He's got to be feeling good after that irradiate. It looks like it just switched the favor over to Light immediately. We have the 3rd hatchery at the 3rd base going down for Hero. Queen's Nest, Carapace upgrade. He might do something like rush directly into Ultras here. You know, there's not a lot of great choices because there's just going to be so many irradiates. Constant vessel production coming out of Light. He's already got 3 up. You can see some more irradiates going down. There's just 2 damaged mutas. Looks like a couple higher health ones over here chasing down a wraith. And he's remaking some of the mutas. So maybe he gets something done with that. I mean, the irradiates were just spent for the most part. Maybe you force another one out here. Light just running away with his SCVs. Still a very low SCV count. 20 SCVs, nowhere near what you want. You really want, like, at least 35-ish SCVs. Oh, a nice pick-off there. But yeah, not exactly what he's looking for. He uses the irradiated Mutalisk to deal some splash damage to the SCVs and Marines. Really nice micro there from Hero. Continuing to harass with just 4 mutas. Another irradiate goes down. There's about as many vessels as Mutalisks out right now. Almost surprising to see him continue to create the mutas, but he doesn't really have any other options, I guess, when you think about it. Teching up now 2 Hive. Continuing to pump out drones as he can. Zergling speed just now started. And Light's army is starting to look a little bit scary. What's he got? 4 vessels? No, he did lose 1, so he's got 3 vessels right now. He has range on the way, +1. He already has stim. Decent amount of Marines and medics. Not really able to mine as of yet. Still scouting somehow with this Wraith, but finally it does get chased down all the way. And let's see what Hero is going to try here. He might try to come in from a funny angle and scourge down those vessels, because I think the vessels are going to spell defeat very, very quickly. Oh gosh, he doesn't even have enough Sunkens really to hold on. This group can kill everything he has right now, but as he adds a couple more Sunkens, maybe with Mutalisk Micro, he's able to hold on. Of course, this base, oh, he does have 3 Sunkens coming here as well. Again, 3 Sunkens are about what this can deal with. Let's see if Light actually does attack in. He actually has enough energy for double defense matrix, which would make a bust here relatively easy. Of course, that means he has enough energy for a couple of irradiates as well. Okay, he does do 1 defense matrix, runs forward, irradiate upon the mutas, pushes them right back. The defense matrix Marine does end up dying. And I think we are going to see a hold here from Hero. It was a little bit close, a little bit scary. I tell you, amazing to see him hold on in this situation. That looked so dire. But he's now reduced the vessel count more. He lost a lot of mutas. But you know what? He kept this base alive. And that's really important. He's not dead. He's still in this game. And in fact, still has more workers than Light has. So Light, where are we at now? He's got his +1 attack. He's starting a 4th barracks here. Still pumping vessels. Yeah, but he's lost 3 to 4 vessels so far this game. So that has definitely put a dent into him. He's killed a lot of mutas with them. So you got to give him that. But I'm starting to get a bit nervous for him, honestly. We have 3 bases. We actually have decent income for Zerg. 36 drones, that's really not bad. Chitinous plating is on the way. Which Carapace upgrade is that? 2? Yeah, that's Carapace 2 is on the way as well. So he'll have 3 armor Ultralisks relatively soon, which fight pretty well against +1 attack Marines. You really want to get that 4 Carapace, though, for the Ultras. Light moving out, keeping that pressure on. The first Ultras being created right now over at the 3rd base. That's very intentional. I think he realizes that because these Sunkens are so badly hurt that that's probably where Light will target. So he wants the Ultras there as quickly as possible. Continue to make Ultras. Light just still kind of rebuilding a little bit here. Getting him to 5 racks. He does have a turret up. I think he knows that the Mutalisk production is completely done at this point, so doesn't need too much more anti-air. Light scouting around. Yeah, this army has become too small now to really do too much. Good irradiate on that group of mutas. Gonna allow him to run out of here. Pull out from Hero. Looks like Light wants to get some reinforcing done. Ooh, he actually gets a very good scout of this bottom right. A denial there would be big. Another good irradiate goes down, but is he gonna lose every vessel? Yeah, he is. All right, we do still have a vessel here. But he's done a great job, Hero has, of just reducing the vessel count over and over and over. Now, we have that +2 attack just ahead of the +2 armor, or almost exactly the same. Look at that. Really impressive there, but very, very important for Light if he's going to have a chance in this game. Still moving around with his Bioforce, but that is a lot of Ultras now. Of course, you want some Zerglings in that group as well. Just Ultras you can kind of micro very, very well against. But I think, yeah, I mean, this is such a small Terran army. He just has to run. He has to get out of here. All right. Stops and fights for a moment. Brings up a reinforcement, but still, the Ultras should be able to win that fight, so he does run away. Of course, the Ultras, no speed upgrade as of yet. They can't really chase him down. Going to pull back. Some Lings being added in. The Adrenal upgrade almost done for these Zerglings. +1 melee just now started. So a little bit of a ways off. No armor upgrades going for Light. His economy has been so shunted this game that we only see the attack upgrades being made. All right, continuing to move out here. Nidus Canal coming up. The +2 attack and +2 carapace both going to be finishing, kind of equalizing each other out. Couple vessels out here still. Scourge mixed in as well. The Scourge, a very important part of this army. With those Scourge, he can go ahead and target down vessels during the fight. All right, Irradiate goes down on one Ultra to start to weaken it. Here comes the whole army. That is a lot of Ultra Ling coming in right now. And it looks like a beautiful stim there from Light, keeping his units in a ball. But I think that the Zerg army should be able to kill this off, especially with this flank of Lings coming in. And Light losing every single Marine. It looks like the medic's going to die as well. And that's it. GG. Hero wins.